Okay, hi. So we left off with me working on this one. So this is how it turned out. It actually works and zips. The inside of this one's pretty fun. So this one I ended up sewing the lining directly to the crochet bag, and then I sewed in the zipper. The other ones I did kind of everything at the same time. And these are 5-inch zippers. So for this one, I think it looks a lot nicer. I just folded this fabric over, whereas before I kind of sewed it directly onto the crochet bag and then did the zipper. I did it all in one. The last one I made is this one. This one has a gold zipper. And the inside is a star pattern. So those are the ones that I made. I am over this project. I poked myself plenty of times with the needle, so I'm pretty happy to move on to something else. And I'm going to be moving on to a pattern by Megan Lapp. It is Octopus, and it is low to no sew, so I'm really excited about that. And it incorporates pony beads in the tentacles, and that's what I'm going to be working on next. I also wanted to share a yarn haul with you. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? It's a premium yarn. It was really expensive. I don't feel like I'm going to use this justice, but I think if I use it at all, it's a win. Better than letting it sit just in the, collection of yarn. This one was called, I'm missing the other part, but it was Midnight. I think it was called Midnight. Beautiful. And I got Moonless Night. I just love how this looks. It's almost, I don't know, three-dimensional. Just the gradient is really beautiful on it. This one is called Salt Crystals. And I initially got these to make key fobs, essentially. And I thought this would be a good color, but I did also think about making more Crafty Intentions critters with these. The last color, oh, here we go, yes. So for that purple one, it is Midnight. And this is K&C yarn, and it is a superwash, 100% superwash merino fine wool. And I thought this was super pretty and that this would be epic for the octopus pattern too. So this is Bordeaux, but right now the color that I'm inspired by, because I have got like teal beads to go with this, so I think it'll be a really nice contrast, is this one here. So this is called Dandelion Fluff. So this is what I'm going to make. I'm a little bit worried because this is a lighter weight yarn than worsted, but I think it'll be okay. The beads might be a little bit oversized, but I think that will work. I did also pick up another Juicy Couture because it's taking forever, my shipment from Joann's. So this is the color Notre Dame, and I just thought I needed something bright and happy, and I do think this is kind of a holiday color to add to my collection of scrunchies. How things are going. Got that, and we got this. See, isn't that a fun color combination? I'm excited. I'm working on the second tentacle like this, and I'll have 6 more to go. It's a new day. I just thought the clouds and the sun looked really pretty. I crocheted until my hands hurt, specifically my thumb, so I had to take a break, and I'm back at it today, and they're a little snap, crackle, and poppy in the wrist. I'm getting there on this realistic octopus pattern. There were some things that are a little bit off, a little bit different, but I'm just rolling with it. A friend informed me when you're working with superwash, it kind of likes to felt on itself pretty quick. And I found that, so I tried frogging an area, and it was kind of bonded to itself, so I had to cut it apart. And because of that, I did not want to frog this one area, so I was like, hopefully this will work out okay. So I'm moving forward with it. This one is going to be a personal project because this yarn is a little bit different. It'll stretch, and I don't want to sell that. It's just going to be my little buddy. This pattern is a trip. I'm currently attaching the 2 tentacles. I'm learning a lot. I'm figuring out that I might try this super fine wool with the acrylic or with a cotton, and then I want to add beads for those like keychain fobs. So that's where I'm at with being like happy I worked with this yarn. I'm also happy I worked with this small yarn because I did not have a large enough eye size for this pattern, so I think that made this size of an eye work. Anyway, super cool. I feel like naming this Octopus Ophelia. I don't know, we'll see. Here is the finished realistic medium octopus pattern by Megan Lapp, Crafty Intentions. Very cool. There are absolutely mistakes. This isn't like a perfect one, so, but I'm gonna be happy with it. I'm gonna move on. This is Ophelia. I still have all of these pony beads left after making Ophelia. I was worried I didn't buy enough. It didn't tell me the quantity of these. So I did the less beaded pattern, and I'm happy with that. So now I'm starting to add beads to everything. Check out this scrunchie. I love the color combination. So I added those to the middle of each of the scrunchie sections that you do. This side is very much the more basic look. This is what they look like without the beads. I'm excited to make one for myself so I can test run these. I might do this one, but I have yarn coming. It's supposed to come tomorrow, and I think I want to play with that stuff for myself. The next thing we're working on is the shoulder straddle piece for Ophelia. Ophelia, hello again. And this apparently is the same company or same product as Lily's Sugar and Cream. It's just the Walmart brand. I binge watch Passionate Kelsey, and she talked about this. They were close to us. They were actually open. Hobby Lobby isn't open near us on today. So this is what we're going to work on. I'm going to get my mannequin up here and see how this is going to go. I'm excited. And I think I'm going to pair this. I'm going to do like 2 strands. So one strand will be this and the other will be this color. I'm hoping that will be a very nice look. Although, side note, I am a little bit worried that maybe it would blend her in too much, but that makes sense because she's an octopus and they like to blend. Decisions. So I will do a test swatch, but I just wanted to note too that this is cotton yarn. I guess cotton doesn't have a lot of flex to it, so that's what I need, I think, for a shoulder piece. This is the color Royal, by the way. And I think for the shoulder portion, I'm going to actually follow the pattern that I did for this chevron. Because it makes... You essentially sew this green onto this yellow. So you can see this will be nice up by my neck. And this will project out for Ophelia to sit on. So that's where I'm gonna start. I love the combination of Bordeaux superwash wool with this blue peaches and cream royal cotton. So cool. So there's kind of the pauldron, goes under the arm and across the bust. So that's from the back. And then from the front. So cool. I just have to figure out how I'm affixing Ophelia here. Okay, sewed some buttons on and I have little loops here. My thought is that that will hold the tentacles a little bit better than without. And that should hopefully keep her in place. Okay, and then here it is. Oh, she slid back a bit, didn't she? I think she's pretty heavy, so there's like definitely a good amount of wiggle woggle, but I don't know. I think it'll be okay. This shirt also slides a bit, and maybe if I have a thicker layer on, that will be better. I could also, you know, play with her being a little closer to me. Cool. Just another concept using layers to keep her in place. I do think I'm gonna go try like a more cotton base, not this polyester that's so slippery, and see how she stays. I honestly though, I don't really want her rubbing my face or anything because this is superwash merino wool and I hear that it likes to felt. I'm worried about the longevity. It's a different, tried the fleece, so there was more friction. For this, it was harder to get on. I do just need to add a few more supports for her because she'll pretty easily flop forward. You can see there. I don't have enough keeping her down. I have to think about what I want to do for that though. Ooh, sorry guys. So there she is. I think I'm gonna move on to other projects, other things. I attempted a couple projects, they didn't work out, but then I decided to make a bunch of snail bookmarks. And that's where we're at. I'm gonna leave off this video with some pictures. I made this pattern following Crafty Intentions, Megan Lapp's design for the wyvern. There are no wires in the wings, so they will fold as they will. The blue color is Pool Time, and the peach is just a color I had lying around that I'm trying to use up. After making those tiny snail bookmarks and Ophelia, this was a breeze. It still took the time it took, but it was just a lot simpler. I hope you all have a great day.